It might surprise you that the difference between someone who's broke at 50 and someone who's financially free at 40 isn't intelligence, it's not family money, and it's definitely not luck. It's habits, small ones, the kind that take less than 5 minutes a day. I know what you're thinking, oh great, another habits video, but it is not. Once you stay with me till the end, you will surely mark this video worth watching today, because what I am about to share with you, these aren't motivational fluff. These are the actual daily behaviors that people like Warren Buffett, Sara Blakely, and James Clear, yes, the guy who literally wrote the book on habits, have talked about publicly. Real people, real results. 7 small habits. That's all. Let's get into it.
Habit 1. Pay yourself first before you pay anyone else. Let me tell you about a guy named George Clason. Back in 1926, almost 100 years ago, he wrote a little book called The Richest Man in Babylon. And in it, there's this one golden rule that every wealthy character lives by. Save at least 10% of everything you earn. Before you pay rent, before you buy groceries, before you do anything else. Now, most people do the opposite. They earn money, they pay bills, they spend on life, and then at the end of the month, they save whatever's left, which is usually nothing. Sound familiar? The tiny habit here is simple. The moment your paycheck hits, automate a transfer, even if it's 5%, even if it's $50. You're training your brain to treat savings like a bill you can't skip. Finn, an employee in one of companies in Houston, started saving just $300 a month in 2018. By 2025, he had enough for a down payment on a plot. $300 per month. That's it. Small, tiny, and doable saving. And the result? A plot purchase just within 8 years of small saving.
Habit number 2. Read for 15 minutes every morning about money. Warren Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours a day. I hear you. I don't have 5 hours. I have a job and 3 kids. Totally fair. But here's the thing. Buffett didn't start at 5 hours. He started by just reading, consistently, every single day. And over time, that compound interest of knowledge, it became his actual superpower. The habit isn't to read for 5 hours. The habit is 15 minutes every morning before your phone hijacks your brain with notifications and news. Pick one book on personal finance or investing. Could be Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Could be The Psychology of Money. Could be any book on any bank block. 15 minutes, just 15. That's 1 coffee. That's 2 Instagram scrolls. You have 15 minutes. Over 1 year, that's roughly 4 to 5 full books on wealth. 4 to 5 books on the one subject most people know almost nothing about. Imagine what that does to your decisions. Habit 3. Track every penny. No, seriously, every one. Okay, I know tracking sounds boring. I know it sounds like something your accountant tells you and you nod and then never do. But let me hit you with something real. There was a study by Dr. David Gall at the University of Illinois where participants who simply wrote down what they spent without even changing anything reduced their spending by 15 to 20% automatically. Just from awareness, that's it. Money you can't see, you can't control. The tiny and small habit at the end of every day takes about 4 minutes. Open your phone, write down what you spent. Use an app, use a notes file, use a diary, I don't care. Just write it down. You'll start noticing things. The daily cup of coffee that costs you some $300 a month. The subscriptions you forgot you had. The impulse orders at 11 p.m. It adds up, and once you see it, you can't unsee it.
These are some serious small money leaks that need immediate attention. Immediate.
Habit 4. Do a 10-minute money meeting with yourself each week. Sara Blakely, founder of Spanx, first female self-made billionaire in America, has talked about how she reviews her business goals every single Sunday. Not quarterly, not annually, weekly. You don't need to review a business, but you do need to review your financial life. And most people never do. They just drift, month after month, year after year, wondering why nothing is changing. 10 minutes, once a week. Ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Did I stick to my budget this week? 2. What's one unnecessary expense I can cut next week? 3. Am I one step closer to my financial goal than I was last week? That's it. No spreadsheets required, no financial degree. Just 10 minutes of honest self-reflection once a week. The people who build wealth aren't necessarily smarter, they're just more intentional.
Habit number 5. Learn one new financial concept each month. Compound interest, dollar cost averaging, net worth versus income. Do you know the difference between an asset and a liability? I mean, Robert Kiyosaki's actual definition, not the textbook one. Most people almost everywhere are never taught how money actually works. School teaches us how to earn money. Nobody teaches us what to do with it. This habit is embarrassingly simple. Once a month, pick one financial term or concept you don't fully understand. Google it. Watch one YouTube video about it. Read one article. That's it. One concept, 1 month. In 1 year, you'll understand 12 new concepts about money you didn't before. That's 12 new tools in your financial toolkit. And knowledge compounds, just like money does. I'm not asking you to become a chartered accountant. I'm asking you to stop being financially illiterate, because it's costing you. Yes, it is costing you a lot that goes unnoticed on your part.
Habit number 6. Spend time with people who talk about opportunity, not problems. Jim Rohn, one of the greatest business philosophers of the 20th century, said something that I've never been able to forget. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let that sit. If the 5 people around you are always complaining about how hard things are, gossiping, watching 6 hours of TV every night, never investing, never reading, what do you think happens to your own ambitions? Slowly, quietly, they shrink. The small habit here isn't about abandoning your friends. It's about deliberately seeking one conversation per week or even per month with someone who is ahead of you financially, someone building something, someone investing, someone curious. Join a WhatsApp group about stock investing. Attend one business meetup. Listen to a podcast of an entrepreneur on your commute. Surround yourself with the energy of growth, even digitally, and watch how your thinking starts to shift. Habit number 7. Act on one income-generating idea every single month. This is the one that separates the people who talk about getting rich from the ones who actually do. Ready? Every month, take one small action toward an additional income stream. Not a business plan, not a 50-slide deck, one action. List one item on Amazon, Etsy, or Walmart. Upload one freelance skill on Fiverr. Write one blog post. Offer one service to one neighbor. One thing, just one thing. Hardy, a graphic designer in Birmingham, started posting on Behance as a habit, one project per month. Within 8 months, he landed a foreign client paying him in dollars. He didn't quit his job to do it. He didn't take a course worth $100. He just showed up, consistently, one piece at a time. Wealthy people don't just save, they create. They find ways to make their money work and find ways to earn from more than one source. The habit isn't to build an empire overnight.
The habit is to plant one seed every month and then water it.
So, let's bring it home. 7 tiny habits. Let me say them fast. 1. Pay yourself first. 2. Read 15 minutes a day about money. 3. Track every single expense. 4. Hold a 10-minute weekly money meeting with yourself. 5. Learn one new financial concept each month. 6. Spend time with people who talk about opportunity. 7. Take one action toward income growth every month. None of these habits cost money. None of them take hours. What they do take is something harder: consistency. The secret to wealth was never one big moment. It was never one lucky break or one right investment. It was 1,000 small decisions made right day after day. So here's my challenge to you. Don't try to do all 7 at once. Pick one, just one from this list, and commit to it starting today. Not Monday, not next month, today. Because every wealthy person you admire, they started exactly where you are right now. The only difference is they started. What tiny habit are you going to start today? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this helped you, share it with one person in your life who needs to hear it.